Hello everyone, welcome to More Stuff Coin Collection channel. I'm MCC. Time flies. The last time I talked to you was about 1 week ago. Today, let's talk about Australia Swan Silver coins. By the way, a couple of days ago I recorded shorts for the Silver Swan coin. When you have time, you can watch that. Before open the box and show you the coin, I'd like to talk a little bit about the background of Australia Swan coins. So about Swan coin series, it started to be released from year 2017. It was decided to be released after the successful launch of kangaroo, kookaburra, koala coins. Before that, the Persimmon has been looking for a new wildlife animal representing Australia, and they finally found this black swan in the Swan Lake nearby as a new symbol. And to the very beginning of the Swan coin series, only 2 denominations were minted. Both are in 1 Aussie, with one on silver, which is a 1 Australia dollar denomination, and another is on gold, which is 100 Australia dollars denomination. Here I just talk about a silver coin. For its purity, unlike the other previously released series with purity 99.9, it was minted with a purity of 99.99% from the first release, and the purity remained the same throughout the year. Although someone would say, oh, that's such minor difference in purity does not impact its value. It's true, but I really like its consistency. Since we talk about a swan coin, so I probably should talk about a swan in Australia, especially the black swan, which is native to Western Australia, when it was originally founded by Europeans exploring Swan River in Western Australia in year 1697. It becomes the regional symbol of Western Australia. It is on Western Australia state flag. For the purse mint, since it is located near Swan River, the black swan naturally become its official symbol and appear on its official website and product packaging. This time, we want to talk about white swan instead of black swan. Okay, unboxing time. Okay, on top of the box it says Australia Silver Swan, 1 Aussie silver colored coin, 2023. So let me open from here. Remember last time when I was doing the episode for Ningaloo Eclipse coins, it's really hard to take it from the box, and this time it's much easy. So as you can see, it is a house in a clear, what they call it, perspex display case, and then it's covered by a sort of film. I probably don't want to remove it in a moment. Just open it, leave it aside. On top of it, there's a certificate of authenticity. So let me turn it around and show you the details. Silver content 1 troy Aussie, monetary denomination 1 Australia dollars, purity 99.99% as I expected, and the most important thing is the mintage. Maximum mintage is on 1,500, which means it has really lower, probably extremely lower mintage, which is good. Designer Alicia Howarth. Okay, so let's remove that and have a look. Wow, it's beautiful. Do you agree? It's really beautiful coin. Okay, let me take it out from the case. Wow, it's great. So based on this coin, there's some noticeable difference this time, I would say. So the first one is the color of the swan is no longer black. This time it is white swan. It has been said that white swan live in the Avon River, which is a tributary of the Swan River. The species is not native to Western Australia. It was introduced by settlers in 1896, around that time. So I guess the second noticeable difference is I think the coin is more colorful. The coin being issued last year is just the color on the swan itself, which was in black, and instead of this time it is a white one. But do you notice its background is also in color? So the background including the sky and the river are both in color, which look very pretty. This time, as I show you on the certificate authenticity, the designer has been changed. Although I cannot find any initial of the designer, but the designer's name is Alicia Howers, which is different to the previous designers. Remember, since year 2017, those designs were either made by Natasha Moore or Jennifer McKenna. In other words, Alicia is a new designer. Okay, so let me turn to its obverse side. So obviously, on the obvious side, what is the difference between this coin and the previous coin? This is a memorial obverse. So that means it has inscription of Her Majesty's reign from year 1952 to 2022. It's a beautiful coin, isn't it? Since I just show you how the latest version of silver swan coin look like, you're probably wondering how the previous released version look like. Now I'm about to show you all the silver swan coins since year 2017. Obviously will be on my screen. So let me bring my first slide. As you can see on the first slide, it just show you all the swan coins from year 2017 to 2019. There's a story behind the first coin design. I remember just now I said the first swan release was in year 2017. It was for the first time. So the person decided to issue a limited maximum amount of 25,000 bullion silver coin. It was amazing. It has been said the 25,000 bullion silver coin we were sold out within 48 hours. Can you imagine that? Also, as you can see on the coin, so on the first 2 years, the year date appeared after Australia, while on the following release, the year dates appear in front of Australia. So these are on the screen. These are the first three designs. First was made by Natasha. The second one, third one was designed by Jennifer. Okay, so move to the next slide. These are the coin designed from 2022 to 2020 to 2022. As you can see on 5th Swan design in year 2021, there's a special mint mark P5. So P5 means celebrating its 5th anniversary for Swan coin release. Because it started from 2017, so 2021 is its 5th anniversary. Basically for all the coin since 2017 up to 2022, for each of the release, they were issued 25,000 bullion silver coin and 2,500 proof silver coin. Why I didn't include 2023, because those bullion coin for Swan haven't been released yet. So as you know, due to its low mintage, it become one of the most sought after coins. Note that in the first 2 years, included 2017, 2018, oversight for Queen Elizabeth II portrait was designed by Ian. Since 2019 up to this year, 2023, was the last portrait of Queen by Jodie Clark were adopted. So going forward, I believe from the next year, if Swan coin series continue, it is believed that King Charles III will be on the reverse side. I'm pretty sure about that. Let me bring the third slide. So on this one, you can see both colored coins and proof high relief coins. So let's start from the left, talk about a colored coin. So starting from year 2022, besides the bullion coin and a proof coin, the mint also issued 1 Aussie of a colored silver coin with maximum mintage of 1,500. The current coin I'm showing you is the latest 2023 design, which is released in early April this year. Beside 1 Aussie silver coin release, on the right hand side, as you can see, in year 2021 and 2022, there was an additional release of 5 Aussie proof high relief silver coin with only extremely low mintage, which is a maximum mintage of 500 for each design. So based on what I showed you just now, what can we expect to happen to Swan silver coin series this year? I think for sure another 25,000 1 Aussie bullion silver coin and another 2,500 1 Aussie proof silver coin are expected to be released sometime this year. Also, since proof high relief coin have been released for 2 consecutive years, so I would assume another 500 5 Aussie proof high relief coins will be released as well. That's what I thought. I guess this is the end of my episode today. If you like, please subscribe and make comments, and especially if you find the information I provided are useful and you learned something from my channel. Thank you, and see you everyone next time.